Hello everyone and happy Friday. Welcome to our new artist Ask Me Anything session of Luminar Coffee Break. This is your opportunity to ask questions about the software and get answers live. In order to facilitate that, I want to encourage you to post your questions into our chat pod. If you happen to be watching this recording later, make sure you post those questions in the comments and I'll do my best to get those answered for you as well. Let's go ahead and kick Well, hello. Thank you, Martin. I didn't realize I'd lost audio. So sorry about that. Let me go ahead and jump backwards a little bit in case you guys missed that. I'm very, very sorry. Let's go back over here to Luminar AI. We talked a bit about cropping, and you're going to find that in the Edit tab under Composition AI. And then you can go ahead and size this image however you want. You can pull your mouse pointer just off the canvas to rotate. Right now I have it in a free composition ratio. You can choose a set ratio that works for what you're trying to accomplish. And you can also rotate, flip the image, and do some perspective corrections as well. I'm so sorry about that, Yvonne. Hopefully it is fixed now. All right, so back to our list. We've got the next item is lost edits. So that happens for a handful of reasons. Let me go ahead and go back to my catalog here, and you'll see that I actually have a couple of images in this lost edits. Now this is only going to show up, it's a shortcut, and it only shows up when Luminar AI loses connection to where your photos are. So the catalog doesn't know where the photos went. And that can happen for a handful of reasons. The first one is that you moved that picture from where it originally resided on your hard drive, and Luminar can't find what it's pointing to now. The second reason is perhaps you deleted it. So sometimes as you're going through cleaning things up, you think you're done with an image, you hit delete. And if you had that image in Luminar AI, it'll then pop up in this lost edits. So what you can do is if you accidentally deleted it, hopefully you can recover it from a backup and then go here to the image, right click on it and choose locate image. And that's going to pull up either your Finder on Mac or your Explorer on Windows so you can tell Luminar where that image is. If you can't restore it from a backup and you accidentally deleted it, unfortunately, it probably is gone. But if you just moved it to another location on your hard drive, again, all you need to do is right-click and choose Locate. All right, I'm glad the sound's coming in now. Wonderful. So glad that you guys let me know about that, and I'm very, very sorry. One other reason that you guys might get lost edits is if you have unplugged an external hard drive. So if you keep your photos on that external drive, you unplug it, Luminar is not going to know where those pictures went. So in those instances, all you have to do is plug that drive back in and everything should be just fine. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at one or two more items. Right here. So we have MP Loom Pack. In case you don't know what that is what our LUTs collections were called. That was the file extension that was on the LUTs packs for Luminar 4. MP Loom Pack files do not work in Luminar AI. What you'll look for Luminar AI is a .ltc file. And you'll load those up inside of Luminar under the templates panel here. Go ahead and get that to switch over. Give it just a second. And it's not wanting to go to templates because this is the last edit. Give me a second here to switch to something else. Go ahead and pull up this image. We'll go to our templates. And you'll find those, you'll load your template collections by clicking on the add button here next to purchased. You can also go into the purchase panel, click the add button here, or go up into the file menu and choose add Luminar AI template collection. And like I mentioned, those are going to be a .ltc format. The .mp lumpac files are for Luminar 4 only. All right. Hello, Jose. Glad you're able to join me today. All right, let's take a look at one or two more here. The next item on the list is remove background. So the reason that's probably popping up in our user guide is we do have portrait background removal AI coming in Luminar Neo, which is going to be released this winter. It's a brand new application. This technology is not going to be available in Luminar AI, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure you go to our website, skylum.com, and check out Luminar Neo. All right, let's take a look at one more thing. Let's take a look at LUTs. I know we talked a little bit about that earlier this week. So let's go over here to our Luminar AI and take a look at this image here. I'm going to go ahead and jump over to my Edit tab, and you'll find LUTs under the Mood tool. And you can see that I've already added a LUT here because we've got that little dot here next to the Mood tool that indicates that I added the Sunlight Kiss LUT. Go ahead and turn that off and then back on again, and you can see it affects the tone, the color, contrast of the image. What a LUT is it allows you, it's a file, kind of like a preset that assigns a new value for every value that's in the image. There's some fancy math that goes on behind the scenes, but it's a quick and easy way to assign different looks to your image. So if we scroll down this list here, you can see what some of these do to your image. There we go. There's the previews loading. There we go. And each one creates a different mood for your image. So I encourage you to go in and play with those. That one actually looks really pretty. I'm not usually a fan of the muted, faded look, but that works kind of well on this photo. So have fun with those. If you have your own LUT files, which are .cube files, you can always load them up here at Load Custom LUT File. All right, let me take a look here at the chat and see if there's any questions. All right, looks like everything's covered. I think that's about all we have for today. Thank you guys for your patience and letting me know about the sound issues at the beginning, and I'm glad we got those addressed. If you guys have any questions, make sure you pop those into the comments below. I'll do my best to get those answered for you. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you give us a thumbs up here on YouTube. It's always great to see. With that, I want to wish you a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you at the next coffee break. Bye, everyone.